we have a filmmaker attached to the new James Bond film, and they hired Denis Villeneuve.
The elephant in the room here, or like the Oppenheimer in the room, is of course Chris Nolan, who was like sort of in discussions and, you know, is like a British filmmaker and is the signature Big Ten filmmaker of our generation. And then I would have liked to see it. Personally.
I would have too, but a piece of news came out in Matt Bellany's newsletter last night that I think is relevant to the Nolan conversation. I'm sure they at least approached Nolan. Nolan seems to be in good standing with Universal right now. They're making The Odyssey after the incredible success of Oppenheimer. Probably would have been hard to pull him out of that studio in the first place. But in addition to that, Denis, now it was announced, does not have final cut. And Christopher Nolan won't make a movie without final cut. Yeah. I'm just speculating.
Right.
But if they even talk to him at all,
yes,
I'm sure he would have said, I'm either getting it or nothing.
Right.
The other thing to consider, very simply, is that Denis Villeneuve automatically, the minute he steps onto the set the first day, is the best director in the history of the Bond franchise. There have been some good directors. There have been some very steady hands over the years. In the 60s and 70s, it was much more sort of like capable figures who could be guided by the producers of the films. Sam Mendes, you know, upended this a little bit. Karijoji Fukunaga. There have been some good filmmakers in the last few years. But Denis is like, in my opinion,
absolutely
a cut above.
Yes.
So that in and of itself is pretty exciting.